American woman accused of murdering her mother in Indonesia. After 7 years in an Indonesian jail, an American lady convicted of aiding and abetting the murder of her mother in Bali has returned to the United States. After a furious fight with her then-boyfriend Tommy Schaefer on a hotel surveillance video, Heather Mack, 26, of Chicago, was spotted by police in Bali minutes before murdering her mother when she was 19, authorities said at the time. Schaefer said in court that when Mack's mother, affluent socialite Sheila von Wiese-Mack, learned of her daughter's pregnancy, she ridiculed the couple and strangled Schaefer. A fruit dish was then used by Schaefer to repeatedly strike her. According to the prosecution, Mack assisted in packing her mother's remains into a bag after her death. In 2014, the remains of her mother was discovered in a suitcase at the St. Regis Bali resort. Several photos of the luggage surfaced, drawing national and worldwide attention since it seemed to be too tiny to hold a human being. Earlier this week, Mack was granted his early release and was led to the Indonesian capital of Jakarta, where he will fly to Chicago. In spite of her lengthy prison term, she was granted early release because of her exemplary conduct. Schaefer is still serving an 18-year term in federal prison. Their daughter Stella Schaefer, the product of Mack and Schaefer's union, was born not long before the couple were found guilty in 2015. When Mack's daughter turned 2, she was permitted to reside with her mother in Kerabokan female jail's cell. At that point, Mack handed custody of her daughter to an Australian lady until she was released from prison. Mack hadn't seen her daughter in over a year due to the coronavirus epidemic. Attorney Julius Benjamin Seren previously said that Mack requested the daughter, 6, stay with her foster home in order to prevent U.S. media exposure. Mack's sentence was reduced by 34 months in total because of reductions generally offered to inmates on big holidays for good behavior, but Indonesian authorities refused to reduce it. Until her trip tickets and travel paperwork arrived, Mack spent 4 days in an immigration detention facility after being released. Immigration authorities closely accompanied her to the airport in Bali, where she caught a flight to Jakarta. Jamaruli Manohuruk, head of the Ministry of Law and Human Rights Bali Regional Office,